Hollow Knight, video number 2 on the PlayStation 4. I'm playing the physical disc release that includes a full-color instruction manual and something of a map, which I'm holding in my hand right now. I've referenced it during the video on a few occasions, but I probably need to clarify something. This map here is not a screen map, if you will. It's more of a decorative listing of all of the areas and where they are in relation to each other, basically. So it's not a screen by screen map. I'm here in Dirtmouth. West of us to the left is King's Pass. To the right of us is Crystal Peak, but we're going down the well. Again, it doesn't go screen by screen, unfortunately. I think I have to buy a map that you can use to go screen by screen. The obvious question then becomes, when the PC version of the game came out, how do people read that map? Is it just a PDF that comes with the game that they have to open in like a side window or something? Or is it something they have to keep on download onto their phones? Like, I don't know what people are doing. I mean, in the old days, on the NES, games had to come with instruction manuals. And sometimes they came with maps, rarely. But they came with instruction manuals because the games were very small. They had to fit on... I mean, how do I put this? The actual video games are smaller than a JPEG. Like, the entire video games back then, like your Castlevania 2s, your Legend of Zeldas, they took up less space than an FAQ or a walkthrough. They basically took up as much space as a single screenshot. The entire game has to fit into as much data as a screenshot. Games were expensive back then. ROM chips. A ROM chip that held what, 1 megabit of data cost what, $40 on the NES back then. The 1980s, you were spending $50 on a game like Mega Man, which was 1 megabit. What's 1 megabyte? Excuse me, 1 megabit. Possibly 2. Okay, I got hit there. Hold down the circle button. You can consume your soul to get your health back. You hold it down for a second and a half, and you get your health back. Those 5 heads on the top of the screen. That's my health bar. And the empty gray circle is my soul. It fills up every time I hit an enemy, so I'll show you that in a second. I guess can you farm these enemies for soul? I think you actually have to go to the bench to farm the enemies for soul. This is like Dark Souls, right? You go to the bench to rest, and then all the enemies respawn. But yeah, in the old days, back in the 1980s, you were basically taking Japanese games that were very compact. Not a lot of room to add stuff there. They were using every megabit they could for game data. And Japanese text. If you know anything about Japanese text, I guess the best way to describe it is like a Scrabble tile. Like a city like Tokyo. Like Tokyo, the capital of Japan. Imagine having 2 Scrabble tiles, because it only takes 2 Scrabble tiles to spell Tokyo in Japanese. A child with the Japanese characters for To and the Japanese characters for Kyo. Was it? Yeah. So 2 Scrabble tiles. Well, the same word in English requires 5 Scrabble tiles, because you're spelling every word. You're not spelling syllables. So if you're Japanese and you have like a bunch of syllables, they take up the syllables, the characters take up less space than a letter does. So if you have actual text in your Japanese game, and you have to somehow you have to convert every Japanese character into English, well, you're gonna run into problems, because you basically need more Scrabble tiles to spell the exact same words in English as you make the translation. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Ow, bastard. Okay, I got some health back. Ow! Bastard! Yeah, I'm gonna die here. This guy's not that hard, but he's got a very serious pattern. Yeah, I got him. Whew! Hold down the circle button to get my health back. So I used up 2/3 of my soul canister. Okay, so where am I specifically? Let me look at the map. I went down, I went all the way to the right, basically. So I guess this is the Black Egg Temple. The best kind of egg. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is the Black Egg Temple. Yeah, I don't remember going down in it. Once I went down the well, I don't remember going down at any point. So the only reason to come here, yeah, this is just a dead end. There was a character, yeah, there was a character that was trapped here that I already saved. Okay, so never mind. There's no way to teleport back to where I was, is there? That was pretty dicey, I'll be the first to admit that. I don't know enough about Japanese to know how much space the characters take up in a video game, and I haven't localized any of them. But the general idea is that the common knowledge is English text takes up more space than Japanese text on the same NES cartridge. By the time the Super NES came out, it wasn't so bad, but I want to say there were a couple of English localizations that were slightly larger than their Japanese versions. Like the Japanese cartridge apparently was smaller than the American NES cartridge, because apparently they needed more room to put all the English text in there. I can't think of any games off the top of my head. And then of course there were Super Nintendo games like Star Ocean. The sequel just dropped, I believe. Right around Halloween, the newest Star Ocean game just dropped here in Halloween 2022. If I haven't put up my Star Ocean 6 video, I will. I played the demo for about a couple of hours. Seems decent. But I've been, again, this is the problem with me, just generally speaking, when it comes to video games. Because I'm not a professional, I'm not under any pressure to actually produce a particular kind of video on a particular kind of schedule. I put up some Last of Us remastered videos the week of Halloween. I made 2 of those videos a month ago, maybe 3. I think I made like 3 months ago, and I just kind of held on to them because I knew they'd be appropriate for Halloween. If I were under any kind of pressure, I would have played a bunch more Castlevania games. I would have played my Castlevania Anniversary Collection. I would have played this. Well, I just bought this last week. And I would have played what was the other game? Yeah, I know I would have played that. I would have played all the Star Ocean games by now. But again, I'm not under any pressure. I'm not under any pressure to play a bunch of specific video games to chase after an algorithm. Which is why my channel doesn't have many views. But that's up to y'all. It's not up to me. If y'all want to see me play Horseland and that Axel City game, I mean, that's all on y'all. I'll play whatever, and if y'all want to watch more videos about it, well, I might do that, but based on what I've seen, most of what y'all want to see are like you want to see more horse video games. You want to see more tutorials and guides for games like Indivisible and maybe Valkyrie Profile when I get around to that. That's another game I would have played more of. Yeah, I think, how do I describe it? Yeah, I did a bunch of training videos and the microphone was too hot, so I might put those up, but they'll just be like unlisted videos. Because I was recording those videos and the microphone was way too loud, so my voice is all blown out. They were helpful tutorials too, but now I have to completely redo them, which I can do. I just have to dedicate the time to it. But the real reason why I haven't made more videos like this, yeah, so that fills up my soul. It fills my soul, gives me life. But the reason I haven't made more is I've been playing Civilization 6 for the last month and a half. I've been playing on my laptop for the last month and a half, doing nothing but that. Okay, there's a wall jump ability I need, and I can't get that. So here's the problem. What's the name of this place? The Grub Home? I guess. But again, that's the problem. I don't have a map yet. I can't go to Grub Home because I don't have a wall jump. I have to write that down, unfortunately. I gotta break out a pen and paper and write that down. Because I'm gonna be retracing my steps a lot, I figure, in this game. So there's an air dash you get later. There's a wall jump you get later. There are a couple of other abilities in the instruction manual that I don't get until later. This does not fall, apparently. These ledges don't fall. So this is the ancestral mound. Okay, so I'm open to ideas. So if I go right... Yeah, that's the way this don't. So I mean, if I go all the way down to the right, I can go to the Fog Canyon. But let me go... If I go all the way to the left, excuse me, if I go down... The fungal wastes are below me. But if I go all the way down and to the left, there should be something else over there. But I fell too far. Yeah, there's something below us. Yeah, but this Metroid thing is definitely going on now. Again, I have all this currency, but I'm not using it to buy anything. So let's climb up, then we'll fall. We'll see what happens. Is there anything to the right of me? I want to say no. Okay. So there is definitely something below us. Let me get my map. There is definitely something below us. The fungal waste. So I'll go to the ancestral mound, which is to the right. Yeah, the Grub Home. Oh, the Grub Home, yeah. The enemy I defeated in the Black Egg Temple, you know, the big boss I just beat, there was a grub there. So once I rescued it, it winds up in the Grub Home on the top of the screen to the left. So I guess I might as well show you that. Because you can't see the map. I might be that guy that, like, adds, would you call this, a J-cut? I would cut to a shot of the map. Again, if these videos were more highly produced, I'd be doing that stuff. What? Careful! Ah. Hate when I do that. This is always a problem with the original Metroid 2, is that you fall and you don't know how far you fell. That kind of thing. Remember, every time you make contact with an enemy, you get knocked backwards. Though that might depend on the kind of weapon I'm using, because this nail that I'm using can be upgraded later. So maybe it prevents knockback if I upgrade it. This is the kind of game where that could be a thing. Okay, this is the Grub Home. Is there going to be a title card that explains that? No, but this is the Grub Home. So that old grub up top was the first dude I saw. And that grub right there is the grub that I saved from the boss earlier. So I guess that's kind of like Metroid, I guess. Where it's like once you defeat the boss, the statue gets destroyed. And when you destroy all the statues or whatever, the passageway to Mother Brain's area opens up. Something like that. So, yeah, that's the way. So if I go right, that's the way that takes me back to the bench. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, that's the way back to the bench. So if we ascend, that's the way back to the bench. Okay. So if nothing else, you can map this area to kind of get a feel for how the game's laid out. But that's the thing about Metroidvanias, is that if they don't come with maps, like automatic maps, then we have to start breaking out pen and paper. Which is going to impact how I play this game when I record videos. I mean, ideally, I could map it out and then, like, I might have to make, like, a bunch of videos and splice them together. Because I tried to play Metroid on this channel. But the the necessity for me to have to make a map as I go slowed down the pacing. So then, okay, I can just do what most human beings do these days, which is go online and download that map. But the whole point is to play the game the way it was meant to be played, which is with a hand-drawn map that you make yourself. And part of the reason why I make these videos is to determine specifically how that would work in real time. If I'm playing this game, how many times would I have to pause to make a map? Because there is no auto map, so I'm documenting that. You know what I mean? I know the YouTube playthroughs kind of make all this seem superfluous, but the whole idea, whoops. See, I like being able to bounce off enemies' heads like that. That would be cute. See? That is cute. So that's the grub home. So yeah, speedrunners could probably abuse that, you know, jump on enemies' heads trick. Okay, so the stone sanctuary is closed off by a wall jump, I believe. Okay, so let's head over to the left. Let me just try a thing. Okay, so this leads to the stone sanctuary, so let's find out. Oh, wait. I've not been here before. So this is the way to the stone sanctuary, out to green. This is the way to Green Path. So this is new. Crap. Open up. I have to wait till he shoots, I guess. Gimme. Okay, that won't work. I might need something that I don't have. Okay, I might not be able to get past this dude. Bastard. I'm trying to hit him as soon as he spits. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't reach him. Nope. Yeah. Nah. Hit me. Nah. Nah, I can't reach him. Okay, I can't reach him. Screw this. Okay, so I have to come back later with a different weapon. So that's block 2. Okay, plan B. Or probably plan C at this point. So I can't get to Green Path. Yeah, there's you can barely see, on this map, there's a creature that's blocking the door that you can kind of see on the illustration. That's the creature that appears on the map. Wow, thought I got him. Okay. I'll take that. There are plenty of enemies here for me to regenerate my soul, so. No complaints. So let me hold right. Let me see if there's anything over here to the right I can visit. Yeah, that's the entrance. That's fine. Okay, this is the way to the Forgotten Crossroads. Salubra's shop. Okay. So this ancestral mound will take me to the Forgotten Crossroads. So we might be able to go up to Crystal. We probably can't go to Crystal Peak from here because Crystal Peak is the furthest we can go to the right. But like I said, as usual, we'll go up and then we'll go down. Because as usual, it's always easier to fall than it is to climb. So climb first, then fall. Yeah, I don't think I can get to that grub. I might need a wall jump or an air dash to get to that grub up there. So again, I'm gonna have to start documenting this stuff. Like, there's a grub right there, but I might need an air jump. They don't want to use sticky notes. Add a pencil over here. Yeah, there it is. So I'll keep these handy for later. So I can't go that way either. I'm just kind of figuring out where I can go and where I can't. So... There's a grub in the ancestral mound. We're going to keep going to the right and up. Yeah, we're going to go up. I'm just breaking stuff. I'm not getting anything for it, I don't think. Hey! Bastard. Take that health. Yeah, that's a safe way to do it. See if we can go up. Yeah, the safest way to kill him is to stay on solid ground so you don't get knocked back. Okay, we're gonna go up, right? Yeah, we're going up if we can. I don't think we can go up. Oh, there we can. We can also go to the right. Well, we are going up. So we're going to go up to the Crystal Palace. Can we go to the shop first? Try going to the shop first. Assuming this is the shop. There's a shop down there. That should be the shop. No, this is the Crystal Peak. This is Crystal Peak. These are not the resting grounds. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be like a save spot here. This looks like Crystal Peak. Yes, this has to be Crystal Peak. Okay, fine. I want to say I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before, yeah. So we go up here. And let's see. This is the elevator? Yeah, so I know I've been here before. So we have the singing bug. Yeah, that does not fall, apparently. Okay, there's nothing here. Or it's probably something I already got. See, if this is supposed to fall, I can't make it fall yet. Like, I've been sat here for like 2 minutes trying to make this fall. I think it is supposed to fall, because that's how you get to the resting grounds, I believe. Yeah, I want to say that's how you get to the resting grounds. This map is kind of frustrating, though, because it's not a screen-by-screen map. This just gives you more soul if you need it. So yes, it's Crystal Peak. So we can't go that way. So I really can't tell where I am. I mean, we're in Crystal Peak. There's a lot of stuff I can't visit. And here's the singing bug. Wait, is he, like, giving clues? Bury the priest. Yeah, he might be, like, giving clues to what we have to do next. Yeah, this is not very helpful. There isn't much I can do here. So I've been here multiple times. I don't know what to do here in the Crystal Peak, unfortunately. So the Crystal Peak has the singing bug. So we are going up. Didn't I already beat this guy? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Ow. So I already beat this guy. He just respawned. So I've already been here. That was the Black Fog Temple. So I have to go down. Okay. Okay, so that was the shop. Okay. So below the Black Fog Temple is the shop, which takes me to Blue Lake. Yeah, this map isn't as useful as I thought it'd be. Yeah, it's not as useful as I thought it'd be. So I guess this isn't the shop. Well, we're gonna have to go down then. See if we can figure out where I am, because I already know where the crystal thing is. How much further up can I go? Crap. Give me that health. Guess we can't go up any higher. Okay, fine. So I guess we're going down. Does this appear on the map? I don't think this appears on the map. Because I still don't know where the lake is. I don't think I've been down here before. Well, I'm stuck. So am I just completely stuck? So I don't even know what this is. This might be the Forgotten Crossroads. No, it shouldn't be. This might just be the Forgotten Crossroads, but I can't get past the door. So I might need a better nail to get through here. I don't know. So now we're in a pickle. Because now I think all my options are sealed off. Yeah, I need to go to the fungal waste. We'll see what I can find there. That's the only other place I haven't been, I don't think. So we gotta go to that vertical corridor and get to the fungal waste. Hey, dude. Ow! Bastard. Give me that soul. See my health back. Whoops. That was a dumb hit. Yeah, see, the timing. It's the timing. Yeah, you gotta hit it with that perfect timing. So let's get all my soul back while I'm here. So I don't know if I found anything of interest out here, did I? I mean, I have a map now, so I have a better idea about the general area where I'm supposed to go. So the map is somewhat helpful, but you're going to have to fill in the blanks, unfortunately. So that's disappointing. Again, this won't be a game that I can just pick back up like 2 weeks later. I got to commit to it, unfortunately. So I've already explored to the left. So let's go to the right. Okay, I've already been here. Hold on. Now it's starting to look kind of samey. But yeah, I've already been here. So I guess this is the landmark. Yeah, this little area might be a landmark, so that makes it easier for me to map it, I guess. These vertical columns and such might make it easier for me to map. It does seem appropriate to play a creepy Metroidvania game on Halloween, doesn't it? Okay, that's the Verdant area I couldn't get to earlier. Green path. Blocked off by that boss I can't beat. Okay, there's nothing over here, so let's see if we can go to the fungal waste. Yeah, let's use up all my soul before I kill this dude. There we go. We should be good. Crap. Yeah, I thought I heard some humming. Ah, thank you. Freaking map. $30. I can do that. Now we can use the map. Okay, so we did make some progress in this video. Yeah. Yeah, finally. Yo, I came up with the idea, like, just last night, I was wondering, what if there was a Metroidvania game, like, with auto mapping, where the maps were a currency? Like, if you could barter maps with other people. There's your map. Okay, that's not that helpful. It also doesn't say where I am. Yeah, not as helpful as I'd hoped. At least it shows where the boss is. Yeah, we're at the Forgotten Crossroads, okay. Alright, so that shows where the boss is in the Forgotten Crossroads. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Bone Thugs in Harmony. Okay. So if I go up, I want to see if the map's any good there, too. So give me a second. Actually, I should probably save my game. I love popping up like that. Oh, the game isn't paused. Ow! Bastard. Give me that health. At least all the enemies come back. This is where you can get your health back, I suppose. Oh, not that helpful. If nothing else, it shows where I'm allowed to go. Where are the maps? There we go. Well, wait, the game isn't paused. The game is not paused. Why is the game not paused? Dark Souls, that's why. That's exactly why this game doesn't allow you to pause. Without a quill, it cannot be updated. There it is. Okay. So those are the maps. So we've established that. Okay, I gotta go to a safe area. I can't do this here. So we'll head back to the bench and save our game. We'll come back here in a second. Because if I have a map, I kind of want to I want to save the fact that I got it. I don't know if the game's automatically saved my progress like that. Because I mean, the first time you play a game, you'll know where to go. If you're just kind of pushing at the walls to figure out how far you can go. You're testing the bounds of reality, as Jim Morrison once said in that Oliver Stone movie. Okay, let's get the bench. And we got a mapper. So we'll do this first, and we'll save the game. We'll save the game first, and we'll head inside to see the map lady. Boy does love maps. Howdy. Yeah, my argument was, you make your own maps, like by auto mapping. You can sell them to other people. And let's say you meet someone inside of a dungeon, and then you see them later in the game, and you tell them, "Hey, I got a better map for you," then you can trade with them. Or maybe they'll reject the map you give them because there are too many unreachable areas. So they'll probably be mad with you. Like I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out how the mechanics would work. We'll get to that in a second. Wayward Compass. Okay. I just want to update your map in new areas. Oh, okay. So I guess I should buy that. We'll mark benches and other rest spots on your map. Okay. Oh! Okay, that's cute. What cocoons are we talking about? Vendor pen. Hot springs. Scarab marker. Okay. So it's just a generic waypoint. Okay. Look, I like the idea of a game that emphasizes maps. Like I said, I'm curious how the map trading system would work. Okay, so we'll come back later. We'll make a decision about what to buy here. So we'll let the music play us out.